Hi, Paul Flakes, GoodNewsPlanet.com. I'm with Tino Martinez. Hi, Tino. How are you?
Good, Paul. How you doing?
I'm good. My whole office is jealous of me to get a chance to speak with you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Everything's going well.
Yeah. Were you up late last night?
I was.
There was a baseball game, I think, on last night. Did you
Yes,
notice?
there was. It was a great game. Obviously, the Yankees pulled it out at the end, but it was a big game, big win for them. That game one's always the most important of a 5-game series.
That's right. The first one's an important one.
The first one's the most important. You win that first game, especially on the road. Now the Yankees have home field advantage back on their side, and they have a great chance to win it.
So sports you can play for your entire life. So you can even be 40 years old and be a pitcher that comes in at the late innings, huh?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're a left-handed pitcher, especially, you can play forever. And pitchers in general, I mean, if you have good stuff and you're a specialty, a sidearm guy or something, you can pitch to your 45. And I think if you saw that Philadelphia Phillies game, that Jamie Moyer's, I believe, 47, 48 years old.
Mm-hmm. What is it about sports? What was it about sports that interested you initially as a young man?
I love sports. When I was a kid, from 5, 6 years old, my dad put me in Little League baseball. I loved baseball, and then when it was basketball season, we played basketball outside. Home run derbies. We always played different sports, and my friends and I were always outside. We didn't have video games back then, so we were never inside. And once our homework was done after school, we took off to the ballpark and just started playing whatever we wanted to play.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Tampa, Florida.
So you had nice weather also to play sports outdoors, right?
Yeah, nice hot weather year-round, and if we weren't outside playing baseball, we were playing a pickup football game, a pickup basketball game, anything just to keep us out of the house.
Well, you got two-time All-Star, Yankee legend, no doubt, and congratulations, you're a sports analyst. Which is harder?
Oh, sports analyst. It's something I'm working on, getting used to it, but I'm really enjoying it and just trying to get better at it.
Okay. Well, you say what you think, right? That's what it boils down to?
That's what they want me. They want my opinion on what's going on in the game, but I don't criticize players unless they're not hustling, because I know how hard the game is and how tough it is to hit and pitch and go through slumps.
Well, we have a great opportunity for our audience right now, Frosted Flakes and Kellogg's, one to inspire dads and their kids to have fun on and off the field. And they have a Share What You Love contest going on. What's that all about? Yeah,
the Share What You Love about Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. And it's a contest between now and October 26th where a dad can submit a video or a photo and essay about what they love about Frosted Flakes cereal and sharing it with their kids.
Oh, okay. All right. Has it started already?
It's basically starting today. We're kicking it off today, and it obviously ends October 26th, and the grand prize winner will get myself, and Tony the Tiger will show up at their house and have a bowl of cereal with them, and then go outside and have a practice session with that kid and 15 of his friends.
That sounds pretty good to me, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I love those Frosted Flakes. So
do I.
How'd you get involved with that?
Well, first of all, Frosted Flakes, contacted me and asked me if I would do it, and obviously, as a kid growing up, and still today, I still eat Frosted Flakes, whether it be for breakfast or a late-night snack. So I think it's a great product. They send out a great message to kids with their commercials, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Okay. I agree with you. So let's talk about so now, Dad, I mean, this is by far now an activity to go out and do some video and make something happen. I got a grandson. He's out there hitting the ball now. We started him as a gardener, but now he seems to be wanting to go to baseball, which was sort of like a great build-up. What is it? What are some of the things that and I know you do some line, first base coaching and things. What are some suggestions that you'd say to a parent to help their kid to be inspired to play?
Yeah, well, it depends on the age. At young ages, you got to let the kids have fun. You can't force them to go out there and practice or force them to play baseball or basketball or football, whatever it may be. The kids have to like it. They have to enjoy it, and if they don't, they're going to be miserable and they're going to quit. They're not going to play their best. So I always tell the parents, find out what your kid likes, and when he wants to practice with him. And if he doesn't want to practice, at least get outside and get him some kind of exercise and activity.
Is there some guy? I know I play almost for the running. I play like tag. They touch me, and then I got to run around. He's like 4 years old. And any other thoughts that you have that you've used with children?
No, same thing. Just anything at all to get the kids out of the house and exercise. Whether it's playing catch with them, even at 4 years old, you could probably get them a wiffle ball bat and try to hit the ball. I have older kids, and my son drives me crazy being on the video game machine so much. I make him go outside and do something else. So just any kind of exercise and sharing time with your kids is the most important thing.
And start slow, right?
Start slow, yeah. The kids don't really grasp a sport, I'd say, till about 10, 12 years old.
I always, when somebody was teaching me with basketball, even though I played my whole life, he said, start with layups.
That's right. I mean, start with layups and work from there. You got to make those layups, and then you start little short jump shots and work your way back. And same thing with hitting a baseball. The kid goes there, just let them grab the bat, hit. Don't try to make him stand a certain way. Just let him go up there and hit however he's comfortable.
And even catching, right? Like maybe a foot away, then maybe a foot and a half, maybe 2 feet. What do you think? Same
thing. Yeah, just with a plastic ball, obviously the starter, tennis ball, so you don't hurt the kid. And then you just kind of work your way up until he gets better, and you gradually go from there.
Okay, so we're into the playoff time now, and it's pretty darn exciting. What are your thoughts about what's going to happen here?
Well, I think it's going to be a great playoff all the way around. I think all the teams that are in it have a chance to win the World Series. Obviously, I like the Yankees' chances. I always feel like they're the favorites, and I do again this year. But, the Tampa Bay, Texas, Minnesota, they all have great teams. The National League side is a toss-up, and, any team could beat any other team at any time, but, I believe the Yankees are the favorite.
Let me ask you something about the psychology, in essence, of the game, or the mindset to play ball now. So say you're a little bit older than the young kids, right? Who are, kind of in the fun mode, right? But you're getting a little older, you're getting closer, you're 17, 18, maybe there's a career here for you. What do you suggest to a young athlete?
A lot of practice. I was the same way. When I turned, 16, 17, a junior, senior in high school, I got pretty good at baseball. And when school was over, whether it was baseball season or not, I'd go out and practice. I'd hit off the tee, I'd run, I would catch ground balls. I just tried to make myself better because I knew what I wanted to do at that point, what I liked, what I loved, and continue doing it. Nobody had to force me to go out and practice, but I did, and just tried to make myself better.
And how do you handle in the process of trying to make it the mental part of the whole game?
Well, we're talking about baseball. There's a lot of failure in baseball, as we all know, and you just have to learn to keep an even keel. Try to just have good at bats. If you strike out, go out and play good defense. Just keep tricking yourself into believing that's another way you can help the team win if one part of your game is not working.
Somebody pointed out to me that the best of them only hit 1 out of 3 balls.
That's true. That's a lot. You make a lot of outs during the year, so you just have to learn how to accept the game the way it is, love the game, and you also have to love the failure of the game as well.
Okay, that's important. And how about team camaraderie?
Oh, team camaraderie is very important. For all ages. You got to learn, learn to be a teammate, learn to support your team, try to help your team win. Pick up one of your buddies when he's not playing well or feeling down. It's the same thing in the big leagues. When a guy's struggling, you pick him up. You try to give him some confidence and let him know that everything's going to be all right.
And how about, you go out to the house that Ruth built. There's a lot of fans out there, a lot of noise, a lot of commotion. How do you keep your mind on the game?
Well, it's just a great place to play. That's the way you want to play. You want to play with those fans that are there. They're loud, but you focus on the game. When you're playing defense, you're focusing on the hitter. Trying to make a defensive play, and you don't really pay attention to the crowd too much. You're not looking in the stands throughout the game. You're just focusing on your task at hand. But you do hear the cheers and the boos and whatnot as well.
Now, with those new seats up at the stadium, boy, you could fall asleep in those things.
Yeah, well, the whole stadium basically, because it's so comfortable for everybody, and all the seats are comfortable. There's a lot of places to go eat and have a few drinks if you like, and not miss a beat because there's so many TVs all over the stadium. So I love that place. I think it's a beautiful place and a great place for the fans and the players.
Yeah, they did a great job. Well, Tino, you are a legend. You've always been there for the community, and that's a beautiful thing. I want to thank you because I'm a New Yorker here.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's real important. Last quick question: what's good news for you, Tino?
What's good news?
Yeah, what's good news for you?
Oh, just the health and happiness of my kids. I'm good.
There you go. Tino, it's an honor, pleasure. Thanks so much for sharing good news with us.
My pleasure.
Bye-bye.